Me there, Tommy Morehands are partners.
Okay. Next up.
That being Tommy Morehands.
Yes.
Yep. For life, yo.
Tommy, why don't you tell us about yourself?
Yeah, I'm 7181. I play Detective Tommy Morehands. Pretty rough, streetwise cop, dirty. Always knows everybody down the take sometimes. Pretty drunk every once in a while. My partner is Tess, and he developed a heavier drinking problem after saving her life one day when they first started working together, and now they kind of just look out for each other. He likes to think he looks out for her more, but probably not.
Basically.
Okay. Quinn, why don't you introduce yourself?
Oh, well, I am Quinn. Quinn loves the life of being a cat burglar. The only thing he loves more than being a cat burglar is loving women. But that is beside the point. Quinn cannot turn down the job. Quinn works as a cat burglar, but in order to keep the competition down, he also works as an informant for Detective Hastings. It is a vile thing he has to do, but he does it anyhow. And yes, the name is Quinn. Only Quinn. Like Madonna or Gollum. In any case, Quinn loves the job.
Okay. What's your name? Brian O'Connor. Introduce yourself.
Brian O'Connor. He's a burglar that loves the thrill, never satisfied with the score. He needs to be high going. He's quick-tempered, and he hates it when plans go awry. He is acquainted with Quinn. They pulled a huge score together. Even Brian wanted to top that score.
Cool. And finally, another new member, Mr. Harold Thieves. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey, my name's Dave Winmark. I'm playing Mr. Phoebes, who's a sleazy, smarmy Acme employee. Town under his own auspices. Hopefully been able to utilize these guys to because that's the kind of guy he is.
Okay. Time to set the setting. So, Mr. Phoebes, previously, some of your assets have been stolen by a couple of well-known thieves. Both Quinn and O'Connor managed to pull off a heist against your company, and you're out for revenge. You want them captured. Luckily, you're able to make contact with both Detective Tess Hastings and Tommy Morehands. Them having contacts, probably Tommy, since he usually hangs around the rough and tumble. He's not a straight edge cop. Has a mole being Brian O'Connor. No, my bad. Who's the mole here? Sorry.
Nah, she does. Tess does.
Yeah. Tess has Quinn.
The catcher predator.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, your mole happened to tip you off into the whereabouts of Mr. Brian O'Connor as they went into hiding after their previous heist. They're currently in the town of Townsend, okay? Some family of Brian's live there, and he's just sort of laying low while the heat is hot. Let's start with, we're currently in Mr. Harold Phoebes' office. He has just called Detective Tess Hastings in and her partner to discuss their plans for apprehending the criminals.
Mr. Phoebes has acquired a small but usable office of sorts. Everything has its place along the walls and on the desk. Everything is nice and pristine. The papers are aligned perfectly. The pens and pencils are aligned perfectly in front of him as he kind of extremely vertically in a chair as the detectives walk in. And he adjusts his glasses, clears his throat, and says, "Detectives."
Oh, no, thanks, Mr. Phoebes. I think I'll stand up. I'm Detective Moorhands. This is Detective Hastings. So, I heard you had a burglary.
Yes, you could call it something like that. But this was just no typical burglary like you may be used to dealing with, detective.
We hear that a lot.
I don't think this is something that, happened on Skid Row or something like that. This is much more important.
Wow.
How do you mean?
Well, exactly as
He's adjusting his
How do you
glasses,
mean?
takes his glasses off, and pulls out a handkerchief out of his pocket, kind of cleans the lenses and puts them back on his face, and kind of leans forward, Just looks to the side. If either of you are familiar or you understand the dire circumstances, but stolen. One of Acme's most secret very important that we get this back immediately. Of our competitors, shows the damage that could be done.
Hey, you're cutting out a bit. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was my connection or not. Cool. The hotel connection's holding.
So we heard you have a patent, a very important patent that can ruin your company, though none of us heard what it was about. Maybe you don't want to disclose that this time.
Not to the detectives at this point. They don't need to know that.
Of course
That's
not.
their pay grade.
All right, cool. You didn't say that because my next question was going to involve that. So, this patent, what's so valuable about it that people would want to take it? I mean, I'm not so smart, but my partner Hastings over there, she knows about a lot of this stuff.
Detective Hastings, you're a learned woman. Is that so?
I am, and it sounds like, based on what you're saying, that your competitors, as you said, are the ones who might have hired these thieves to take this patent. And I mean, we need a little bit more information than just it's a patent.
See, what she's saying is we can't just go places and grab patents from people and bring them back. You may not own them, so we need to know what you were looking for so we know what to grab.
Well, my assumption is that your betters or your superiors didn't give you all the information you needed, but the plan is that I am to accompany you, of course.
Oh. I didn't know you were a professional detective as well.
No, yeah, man. I guess our betters are being better than us and not telling us.
So.
I know what to look for.
Well, this is a whole different ballgame now.
Guess it's gone from a twosome to a threesome.
Well, so if we're gonna take you places, why don't you tell us a little about yourself? Like, what are you gonna do when we get shot at?
No one said anything about anyone getting shot.
Well, it's your competitors. What kind of competitors are they? What kind of enemies do you think your company has?
Madam, this is a corporate issue.
Please.
We just don't go around shooting each other. That's uncivilized.
Until the cops show up to your house and you might go to jail. You can be surprised what they do.
This town was somewhat rough, if not uncouth. That having you two here, which they told me you two were the best of the best, the cream of the crop, smoother.
All right, I guess it's all rainbows and sunshine.
Just on protection duty.
Yeah, I guess so. Babysitting, more like it. Feel free, get your jacket. We'll go down to the car and you can point us to where we need to go, and hopefully we get this done before 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Because
excellent.
Hope we get paid $5 an hour.
All right, Mr. Phoebes jumps up eagerly and runs to the coat hanger. Grabs his overcoat and an umbrella and his hat and puts it on and ready when you are, detectives.
All right, this way. So Hastings, keep your eye on this one.
Oh, keep both.
Good. And as he's walking down the hallway, pulls out his little flash, takes a little swig, goes back up, puts it back in his coat.
Hastings, Detective Hastings.
Hmm?
Should he be imbibing while on duty? Isn't that quite
You got a problem with the holy water?
It's a pick-me-up. Don't worry about it.
The holy water.
He's a very religious man.
I had it blessed this morning.
Awesome.
Mr. Phoebes tips his hat and he's off.
All right. The three of you set out. You know that the criminals are hiding out in the town of Hastings because your informant had tipped you off about that. We're going to switch over to their perspective now. Let's Okay, O'Connor, you and your partner have been living with your father, who happens to be a resident of the town of Hastings. You're waiting for your employer to visit you within the coming days. The man who had hired you to steal this very important patent is Orlando Cruz. You don't know much about him, though he doesn't appear to be of the business sort. He says he had told you previously that he wanted to meet you here, and currently you're waiting out for him. This is what he looks like. And you're with your father, staying in his house. Your father is a man of the cloth. He doesn't know about your current lifestyle. He doesn't know what you do to make a living. That's your father, Graham O'Connor.
Graham.
You're currently... Oh, I didn't take you to the page, did I? What?
I see a little town.
Oh, yeah, sure, why not? We'll go with that. Yeah. So, Graham, you and your friend, your partner, approach your father's door. You're about to knock, I suppose. You have just arrived here.
Okay. So, Brian knocks.
You knock on the door. After a moment, you hear latches being undone. The door opens, and you're greeted with your father in his working clothes. His eyes light up as he sees your face. He says, "Oh, my child! I'm so glad to see you again." He brings you in for a hug.
Brian embraces him. How are you, old man?
"Oh, you know, the Lord has blessed me with an able body and a sound mind." He disengages the hug. He looks at you and he looks over at your partner. He's like, I see you've brought a friend. It's nice to meet you." He extends his hand courteously.
Yeah, this is my buddy Nelson. We're just pop in, see how you're doing. It's been a little bit, so we were just kind of in the area. Thought we'd check in on you.
I really do appreciate it, but I wish you'd give me more warning. I would have told you about the bad weather that's coming over this town as of late. You recall, the two of you, as you made your way here after the heist, that the town had been surrounded in a thick fog. It was very hard to navigate, but the streets were empty for the most part. You would see a person every now and then, but definitely not a bustling town, as you remember from your childhood.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's only a little fog, though, right? I mean, it's not like it's the end of the world.
Oh, if it was the end of the world, we would know.
Yeah, I think you're right. So, What's going on? What's on the tube?
He invites you in. It's a nice, comfy little apartment. Very decorated with religious paintings and idols and whatnot. The television's currently off, but if you were to turn it on, it's local news reporting on the strange weather, of course. That seems to be all the rage. It's a very boring town for the most part.
Okay. Brian makes his way into the kitchen, pops the refrigerator open. Hey, Pops, you got any of that holy water?
And he looks at you and of course not, that's at the church. Why would you want that anyway, son?
Come on, Pops, you know what I mean.
He looks at you and he says, you know I haven't drinking in years. The Lord has allowed me to redeem myself. Previously he had been an alcoholic. He's a reformed man.
Alright, I guess I'll stick to coffee.
Yep, there's a nice little kettle. You can brew some nice brew up, you know? As you do that, what's your partner up to? Just, you've been invited to this man's home.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna be standing silently by the door, not entirely sure what to do.
Well, Father O'Connor approaches you and he says, please come in. Any friend of my son is a friend of mine.
Nelson nods courteously and I guess just goes and makes his way over to the captain news.
Yep, you hear on the news that it cuts like a sudden breaking news, although there's no footage. They talk of a murder that had occurred. It was a child who had been mauled by an animal, but they cannot identify it. There was no one to see. It was very gruesome. The news anchor says that, people at home, we are sad to report that Susie Mayweather has been found dead. And they go on and on about this murder. It seems. Father O'Connor turns off the television and says, there's no need for that. She's in a better place, of course, but we don't need to hear this at a time when I get to see my son. It's been so long.
Was that one of your children there, perhaps, Pops?
A look comes across his face and he gives a sigh. She's a good girl. Times like this, I wish I could have a drink. Yeah, sits down on his couch.
Continue.
What's up?
Oh, I thought you had off. Alright, so Brian calls out from the kitchen then. You got anything to eat? Do you want anything?
Says, he looks at his watch. He says, oh, I've got to head to church soon. I have some people, some grieving families that I must deal with. The food in his kitchen, it's pretty bare. You know, there's some bread, there's some cheese, some sandwich stuff. If you look in the freezer, there's some Hot Pockets.
TM.
Yeah, warm bagel bites is the trademark. Anyways, he puts on. He was already dressed, but he grabs a jacket because it's a bit chilly out. He says, if you leave the home, just remember to lock up. I trust you, son. He goes over and gives you a nice little kiss on your forehead. But I must be off.
All right. Well, send my condolences to the families.
Of course, of course. Yeah. And he heads out of his apartment, leaving the two of you alone.
Brian makes his way over to Nelson and I don't like this. He's late. Something's wrong. I got a feeling. Do you want me to RP Nelson as well? That would be kind of weird.
Oh, shit. I don't know why I thought...
Just gonna talk to myself. Or did you? Was that supposed to be Quinn?
It was originally supposed to be Quinn, but he never spoke up. You know.
Yeah,
I figured
yeah.
he was like an alias.
Well, you never said Quinn. You said Nelson, so I thought you were doing.
I
something
just
different.
made it up. I just made up Nelson.
I was like, why the hell is he
you and your-
talking? Is he muted? Should I say something?
He's like, you and your friend. I'm like, okay. Oh yeah, my friend here is Nelson, I guess, because
Oh, yeah, see, that's why I didn't realize.
let's
Oh.
back it up a little bit.
Yeah,
This is my friend Quinn.
Oh my
It was supposed to be Quinn. That's great.
Get off the perk, dude.
dude, that's not my fault.
All right. So anyway, all that stuff that just got said, I'm saying that to you.
Oh, so when can we get out of this town? This shithole does
Soon
not
as,
suit me.
yeah, well, you know, as soon as Cruz is here, we're out.
So Quinn kind of fixes his tie and straightens it out and pulls his jacket down a little bit in his suit that he's wearing. He's wearing a dark blue suit with a pair of dark leather shoes, and he says, "Oh, well, get the information you need and let's go."
I agree. As soon as he shows up, we get what we want. We're out.
It can't be soon enough.
I agree wholeheartedly with that as well.
And it just so happens at this current moment you receive a text message on your phone. Your phone beeps. It just so happens to be from your contact, telling you to meet him at the bar. The bar, it's Calhoun's Beverages. Sure, why not?
Hey, Quinn, got a message. You gotta go to Calhoun's.
Well, let's go to this Calhoun's and be done with it.
One guy. All right, let's lock up.
You guys lock up and you depart on your way. And we jump back to the other team who just so happens to be arriving in town at this time.
So, Hastings.
Yeah.
You got that tip. Where are we supposed to meet him at?
I don't know. I think I'll give him a little ring to see if I can get a hold of him. Maybe see if he knows something.
Well, if you don't, maybe we ought to go see if we could jog his memory a little bit.
You know I don't like violence.
Yeah, no, I remember my young days. Quickly learned the necessity sometimes with some of these young guys.
What do you think? Hastings pulls out her phone and pulls up her contact of Quinn and decides to give him a ring. Ring, ring.
So Quinn feels the vibration on the inside left pocket of his suit coat and reaches in and sees his phone, sees the contact name, Hastings. Only Hastings. He would never refer to her as detective, at least not in his phone, as not to give it away. He looks over at Brian and then kind of shifts his weight to his right as to kind of move away just a little bit and answers the phone. Detective.
Hey there, my favorite friend. How are you doing today?
Cut the shit. Get to it. What is it you want?
Oh, come on, don't you love the pleasantries? Isn't it lovely out?
It's wonderful.
Yes.
What is it you're looking for?
Well, I feel like you may know something about a certain patent from a certain company that's been taken. Am I wrong?
I don't know. You might be wrong. Tell me more.
Well, it has to do with a company called Acme. Have you heard of it?
Acme. Oh, maybe I have. What's missing?
Like I said, it was a patent of some sort.
Well, I happen to be in town now. Would you like to meet?
Of course! Where would you like to meet?
Well, we are on our way into the middle of this town now, so let's meet at a public space.
Sounds good. Anything in mind?
Well, this little one-cow town probably only has one drinking hole. Let's go there.
Of course, always at the bars with you. What is it called?
Oh, you know, it's Duffy's.
Duffy's. Well, we'll meet you there. Post haste.
I can't wait.
Duffy's. I heard of this.
Hastings hangs up the phone.
Oh boy, Duffy's has been a while.
Well, now you get to venture back there.
Yeah. So how's your friend doing? Is he doing alright?
He doesn't seem too pleased for me to be calling him.
Oh,
but hopefully he'll perk up once he sees us.
Yeah. Well, you know, we are charming personalities.
Of course.
Mr. Thieves. While you're in this, we're going to this establishment to talk to our contact. Would you kindly wait in the car? I don't feel like watching you inside of there.
You don't have to watch me. I am an adult. I can take care of myself very well, thank you.
Well,
Do you know how to handle a
alright.
gun?
Of course, probably not.
That doesn't smell like holy water.
Well,
That's not the point.
do you like bracelets? Hastings, maybe you should give him a bracelet and then show him how it works against the door.
No, we don't have to lock him up.
You see, you're taking all the fun out of the old times. Alright, fine, Mr. Thieves. You can come in, I guess. But if something goes down, I
Duck.
expect you to take some cover. Does that sound good, sir? Because after all, we are responsible for your safety.
As you cops say, sounds like a plan.
Did we say that?
I guess so. I didn't know.
That wasn't in the manual.
Must have missed that in the academy.
Guess so.
Alright, Mr. Thieves. Sounds like a great plan. Alright, it's on the right. Up here, right? I turn to right.
I think so.
Pulls out the out of his front pocket the clip on sunglass things, you know, that you put on your
It's awesome.
Just let them
that
down.
is so sweet.
Of course.
Oh, man. He went from professional to more professional.
So professional.
So professional. He's got this. Maybe he should hold my gun.
Maybe.
Should I hold my gun?
Who's currently driving?
I am.
Yes.
Hastings.
Alright. I'm gonna need you to make a drive roll.
Oh, gee, you know,
You're talking to me this
refreshing.
whole time.
I'm turning around, looking backwards, drinking out of the flask. I don't think this is going to go well. Hastings, you got your license? You might need it.
I do.
Did you
All right,
guys
so I roll.
in the light?
What's that?
On in the light?
Light? Oh, yeah. No, we don't.
Isn't that what you guys do?
What am I rolling for this drive skill?
You don't have the drive skill, then you're just rolling 4DF. And the aspect of the situation is that it's currently foggy, a thick fog, so it's harder to see.
Alright, roll
Drunk.
4DF.
Talking and driving in fog.
So would that be a -1 for core?
Is that what it would be? So 3DF?
No, you're always rolling 4DF. Don't worry about that. It just
Oh.
increases the difficulty you have to hit. Okay.
What does that mean?
So, as you're having this conversation in the car, and you're driving in the fog, suddenly you notice last second a young man runs into the street and you manage to swerve out of the way last second. You don't hit him, and he falls back.
Oh, man.
Oh shit! Gotta pay
Oh,
attention.
where'd he come from? Came out of nowhere.
I didn't see him cross the road.
You should have had your siren and your fancy light on.
Well, we're the siren on. We're going to investigate.
Oh, you want to turn the siren on? I forgot all about that.
So you guys drive off, you don't check up on the lad? Or...
We should probably check on him.
Fucking cops.
We're gonna, I'm gonna pop in the reverse. Pop in the reverse, back up, roll down the window. Hey, you.
The young man, I don't know if you can see the picture now. I should be able to.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
saw
you mean
him.
the picture?
Yeah.
The picture.
Young
of
man
Ghost with the
picks
beard?
himself up. He seems to be sweating, and his clothes are a bit torn. He looks at you, and he's very afraid, and he says, "Whoa, let me in! Let me in the car!"
What do you mean let you in the car? You're not going to get arrested. What are you
He
so worried
runs up
about?
to you and starts banging on the window. "Please, you gotta let me in!"
I gotta
What?
get in the back.
What's wrong? Yeah, just get in the back. What's wrong?
Get in the back.
What?
You're letting him in the vehicle?
Yes.
Yeah, no, hey, I'm gonna do whatever it takes right now. Sounds panicked.
He's over
You
as
unlock the
far
door.
against the opposite door as he can to make as much room as possible.
What's
You
going on,
slide
bro?
over and you unlock it. The young man slides in, and he closes and locks the door behind him. He says, "Drive, drive, drive!"
What do you mean drive?
We're
What's
gonna
going
follow
on?
the speed limit.
I ain't driving nowhere until you tell me what's going on.
Okay. Well then, as you say that and you're not listening to his pleas for you to drive off, suddenly there's a thunk against your car. A loud sound as your metal dents in and your window shield cracks.
I'm
Oh,
hitting the
fuck.
gas now, flooring it, siren on, going.
What the heck happened?
Flooring it?
What was chasing you?
Metal denting in, windshield breaking, not good at all.
Yeah, the three of you give me a notice roll as he drives off and speeds away.
Oh, I don't even care if I missed the notice, but hey, good. I'm just hitting the gas. Sounds like.
Is the modifier the, like, is it whatever you're, if
Oh,
you
yeah,
notice?
If you don't have the notice skill, then it's just plain.
Oh, so if I have the notice skill, I gotta add +1.
But if you have notice skill, when you click notice, it rolls it for you.
Okay, cool, perfect.
If you look at the little thing that says 40, you have +1, you know?
All right.
Oh, it should just be +1 then. 1 sec. I gotta re-roll then. Cause
Oh, you clicked it, so it's 4.
Yeah,
Right?
I didn't get the graphic come up though. You know.
Oh, do you have the notice skill, or do you just roll 40F?
Good.
40F plus
Yeah.
3. Yeah,
So you
sir.
should be able to just click the little thing, like the little die under notice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
You had a
Get it.
2.
Skill.
You got 3, right? 3 notice? Yeah, no, it's there.
All right. Okay.
Okay. What the hell was that?
I don't know. What
Actually,
the hell is that?
Detective Hastings,
Yes.
right? You, at the corner of your eye, as your partner speeds away, do notice a form of what appears to be some sort of dog, maybe? It wasn't exactly clear to you in the thicket of the fog. However, it was a four-legged creature.
I think it was like an animal or something. Looked like a big dog. Why is a dog chasing you, dude?
It takes more than a big dog than a car like that.
It was a really big dog.
The man pipes in. He's like, that's no dog I've ever seen. He's bleeding. He has some bite marks on him, his arm. Now you get a closer look at him. He's getting blood all over your nice car.
So, what year is this?
We're going with 1987.
Alright, so I got a radio.
Actually, no. We have cell phones. We already established that. We're going with 1996.
6, yeah, so that's about the start of them, right? Hastings, get on the radio. Tell them we need a bus.
A bus?
Ambulance. he needs some medical help.
Hastings grabs the radio and presses on the button.
I'm still flooring it.
You're flooring it.
Detective Hastings coming in. We need an ambulance to our location. We're on Birch and Cheshire. We have an injured man in the back of our vehicle. Please respond.
As you finish saying that, you open up the radio comm and you're met with nothing but static.
Come in. Come in.
What's going on, Hastings?
I don't hear anybody. It's just static.
Oh, God dang piece of this crap.
Did you fix it?
You know, they were supposed to take it in. I don't know. They probably didn't. All right. We'll go to this.
I must tell you that this is highly unprofessional.
Well, you know, you get what you pay for.
This doesn't happen often. Trust me.
All right, so I want to look around, see if there's any like gas stations. I'm not wanting to draw this much attention to the bar right away, you know, because we're gonna see if we get on the phone and whatever else have you, and get a nice location.
So you're looking for? Sorry, what? You're looking for what?
Like a gas station or something. Because I don't want to take this mess to the bar where we're supposed to meet an informant.
Don't worry about it, dude. If you're looking for, are you familiar with this area? Do you think you've ever been to this town?
Hastings? I've been to Duffy's before, but that's as far as I know of. Like maybe I've seen some gas station stuff, but it's kind of foggy out. Notice or something if you want.
Give me it wouldn't be contacts. Just give me an investigator or a notice, whichever one you think would be better.
What the same? I've been lower in the pool.
With a 3 in your frantic state, you vaguely recall filling up your tank once when you were coming home from a night of drinking. And the streets seem to be vaguely familiar. You're able to make your way towards one, although through the fog it's much more difficult than normal. The man is sort of saying things to himself. He's panicking. He's turning a pale shade of white, clammy.
Hang on, sir. Hang on, sir. We're gonna get you some help. Mr. Thieves. Will you take this? And I'm gonna take a rag I got laying around. Take this and put it on his wounds. Make sure he doesn't die on us. You ever read next to a dead man before?
I'm no physician.
Just hold on to that wound really tight. Put some pressure on it. As I'm driving.
I gingerly grab the greasy, dirty rag, and I look at it, and I kind of I sniff it, and it smells as bad as I thought it would. And then I kind of look at the guy. Is he conscious still, or what?
Yeah, but he appears to be going into some sort of state of shock.
Okay. All right. I'll look at the rag again, then look at the guy, then look at the rag again, and then I'll just put it around his hand.
You gotta apply pressure.
Do you have anything medicine related? Like lore?
Seems to be the least bloody area. And since I have
the least bloody area.
Terrible empathy, that's what I'm doing. I'm not, I'd rather not get blood all over my nice suit. So.
Okay, yeah. Well, it seemed you're not really attempting to help him out, right? You're just sort of.
He's not. He's not trying to do it. No.
You manage to take his clammy, sweaty hand and wrap a bandage around it. It definitely does not help with the bleeding. The man sort of, he can't really look at you. He seems to be looking past you. His eyes shrink to that of a pinpoint. And he shakes and shivers, and his breathing grows heavier. He's hyperventilating. But you've done your part. You've wrapped him up. Good job.
All right, there's the gas station right
He
there.
looks like he's stabilizing.
That's good.
Good.
You want to make a deceive roll on that? Or you use deceive against their notice. Wait, no, that's a different
Empathy?
one. Empathy for if they're lying once they have the stunt.
Oh no, I don't. I wouldn't care if he's lying because we're about to find out anyway when we pull over, right?
I'll roll.
Yeah, well, you can tell that this man is full of shit. In fact, you watched him as he performed his procedure. You saw everything he did. As he touched this man's hands in disgust. It was very blatant on his face.
I buckle my seatbelt and lean into the back. Give me that. Let me do this. And I pull the rag away from
Get
Mr.
my
Feet.
essence. Don't get none of that blood on you.
I don't care. I want this man to live. Live, damn it.
Does no
My-
good if it makes you dead.
I find the place that's bleeding the most and I apply pressure with the rag
Sure.
and send dirty glares to Phoebes.
Do you have any medicine-related skills? Like, do you have knowledge or craft?
Damn it, Jim, we're cops, not doctors.
That's right.
To have what, sorry?
Do you have any medicine-related skills?
No.
All right, sure. Then just give me 40F. As you unwrap the bandage from his hand, you see that he has a gash on his neck.
You
begin to
accidentally wrap it around
there,
his
and
neck.
it's really tight as you wrap this around, and his already heavy breathing begins to slow and eventually stop.
Oh no.
What's going on, Ace? I can't see. You're in the way.
I think he's okay. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna
Sir?
pull over now.
You pull over to the side, and as you all prepare to examine the man in your car, we will cut to the other group.
I tried holding it in. Couldn't work. -4. Best roll ever.
All right. So Demi,
Yes.
I was still in the same general vicinity when Quinn answered his phone, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You could have gotten a notice against his deceive if he was actively attempting to hide it from you, or if he went off to the corner. So yeah, if you want to retcon that real quick, give me a notice versus his deceive or stealth.
He should roll stealth against me.
Yeah, whoever was hiding the phone call should roll against your notice.
I was hiding the phone call.
Oh, I didn't realize you kind of like to the right.
Yeah, I shifted off to the side to kind of make my phone call quiet.
Okay. All right, so we're at Calhoun's now, obviously.
Yeah, Calhoun's or Duffy's, depending on which name we want to go with. Unless you were lying to them about the bar.
Yeah, Quinn. Were you lying about the bar?
Oh, was the original name Calhoun's?
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
Don't worry.
There's only one bar. The bar formerly called
Yeah,
Duffy's.
well, the last time I was here, it was called Duffy's.
You don't know what the hell you're. Yeah.
Right.
This place has always been called Calhoun's.
Well, they don't know where to go. What is it we are doing in this shithole?
We're waiting for Cruz.
Well, you enter the bar and it seems to be closed down, except, yeah, there don't seem to be any patrons, but the door is open. But in the back, you can see a man sitting with a cigarette in his mouth. It seems to be your contact.
So, Quinn again straightens his suit and straightens his tie, and we walk up to the gentleman in the back of the room. Walk through the dark room step by step by step until we walk up to his table.
Cruz.
He looks at you. Says, hey, you know you're late, right?
No, we are fashionably on time.
Is that so? He says, you have the stuff, yeah?
Of course, we have the stuff.
He stands up from his desk. In the back, towards the back of the bar, you hear a toilet flushing. Cruz ignores the sound. He says, let me see it then.
Who's that in the back?
He's just a friend of mine, it's no matter. Just let me see the package and I can transfer you your funds, of course.
Nah, this does matter.
Who is here? Who else is here? You tell us right now.
After maybe a couple seconds, another man, a young man, he's young, but not too young, walks out from behind. He's holding a bat.
A bat?
The man looks like, hey, you know you guys are late, right?
Yes, well, we were told we were late, but I guess you Americans don't understand. Fashionably on time.
Hey, looks, we're trying to get out of here on time, you know, we got places to be, moves to make, right? Let's just get this over with, right, boss? Cruz says, you have the... Sorry, that was a different accent. You have the package, yes?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mr. O'Connor.
Yeah,
Give him the package.
Brian.
You're kind of choppy.
Brian shows him the goods.
He takes it from you and he starts inspecting it. This is, you've done very well. You'll be compensated, of course. He pulls out a checkbook. He starts writing down the numbers that you had agreed upon. Do you know how much you're both getting paid? Or I know O'Connor would, but have you told your partner Quinn how much the heist is actually worth?
Sure didn't.
Okay. Well, he hands you, O'Connor, the paper since the deal was made with you. And I'll whisper the amount.
Okay.
Oh God, if I can find your name.
Should be Brian. / whisper Brian.
Yes, he hands the check to you. And gets up with his partner. Says, they're beginning to pack up their things. He butts out his cigarette in the ashtray.
And Quinn just kind of like raises his eyebrows and looks over at Brian. Did you just accept a check from this gentleman?
Little side note.
A
Hey.
check?
It's 1996, right? So a
Yeah.
check I would think would be legit, or more legit.
Yes, you may think it's legit. He put his name on it. Of course you think it's legit. Oh, you are Americans. No. Cash only.
Hey, if you got a problem, you bring it up with me. The boss is straight, okay?
Listen, you wrote a check. We go to cash it and they say insufficient funds. There's no guarantee with a check. A check? Are you kidding me? Brian, really?
I have to agree with Quinn here. I don't like this. Slides the check back across the table. I'll be taking that. Whatever.
You're
Back.
gonna attempt to take the package from him?
That is correct.
Are you just saying this now, or are you gonna actually like make a grab for it?
No, this check back point. We'll be taking that back.
Is this the first time you've done this, Brian?
You know, I am insulted.
A
Okay,
check. I can't believe this.
my money is good.
Your money is good. Well, if your money is good, put it in a suitcase and pass that to us.
This ain't no movie, man. Okay, this is not how the real world works. You either
No.
take the cash, the check. It's right there in your hands, or maybe you and I are gonna have a problem.
I don't know you. You don't know me. If we don't know each other, your money is no good unless it is cash in a suitcase. That is the only good money.
Like I said, Cruz, man has a point.
A check. I cannot believe this.
The young man, known as Marshall, is gonna step in front of you two, and he's attempting to intimidate you with his bat. He's like hitting it against his hand, you know. He's superimposing himself between you and Cruz.
The business here is between me and Cruz. You, I don't care about.
Hey, this is what he pays me for, okay? I'm the hired muscle. Now you two best walk off. Take this little paper. He takes it. He crumbles it and he throws it at you.
Oh. Oh, really? All right. Well, Brian is obviously very insulted at this point. Do I have like a feature?
You have what?
Do I have like a quick draw feature?
That's a stunt, but
Okay. So can I either
well,
can
you
I
kinda
attempt
shot-
to take out a pistol and like pistol whip him?
First we'd all have to roll initiative, which is done through notice in this one.
Oh, Jesus Christ, bananas. Notice.
So if things are about to get down and dirty, everyone give me a notice roll.
What the hell
That's,
is
It's
that?
supposed to be an F, okay?
Very
Hit the
big
front.
notice roll.
The Frenchman first.
Alright, I don't really have combat music, apparently. But...
That's okay.
So first up is gonna be Cruz. I'll put turn order up. GM wins. Alright. So Cruz is gonna see that things are getting hairy and he begins to flee through the back door. He's able to make it about 30 feet. He gets to the door, and then it's between the two of you who wants to go first.
I'll go first. Because I was attempting to pistol whip him.
Yep.
Okay.
Trying to hit Marshall, who I don't have a token for.
Can I roll a fight for that?
Yeah, if you're just hitting him, that'd be your fight.
Okay. God damn it.
He rolls his defense.
Well, that's not horrible.
It looks horrible.
So when you match, you're able to you get the job done, but you take a minor consequence, right? Something doesn't exactly go your way.
Okay.
How would you like to maybe, if it was loaded, maybe your clip fell out when you tried to hit him with it and he blocked with the bat? You still take some damage, but now it's not loaded, you know, something like that?
Okay. So, Brian winds up, catches him on the side of the head, pistol whipping him, but then knocks the pistol free of his hand and it lands on the ground behind, whatever his name is.
Marshall's the young guy.
Marshall.
Alright, so you manage to hit Marshall over the head. What's his physique? He takes stress damage. The pistol falls to the ground behind him out of your reach. and he doesn't go down. He seems to be angry now.
Shit!
Oh, what is going on here?
Get him, Quinn!
You stay down right here, and then I, as he hits him in the head, you know, and his gun slips out of his hand and he falls down. I do a roundhouse kick to the face.
Okay, give me a fight.
I meant get the crews who ran off. Get him!
No, I want to do a roundhouse kick to the face. That's what I would do.
Easy, Jean-Claude.
Roll for ninja.
This is what we do. What do you want me to roll for that?
Fight.
That'd be fine. Unless you have a stunt. Also, remember, you have aspects. You can invoke your aspects if you want to boost your roll by spending fate points, stuff
Well,
like that.
I have acrobat as well.
What does that do for you?
I have athletics and acrobat. Impressive acrobatic feats.
Like
Maybe a
balancing
flip.
on stuff, right?
Yeah, he can balance in midair.
Yeah, so if that roll, you're not going to be able to hit him. But like I said, if you can find a way to invoke your aspects or something, you can spend a fate point to increase it.
So I do a roundhouse kick and it's all air. But I come back around with my foot and I plant it down on the ground and it looks good. Even though it doesn't hit him, it was a perfect roundhouse.
Practice this over here.
This is just a threat. Don't make me actually kick you in the face.
Okay, so you after your little kick that completely whiffed. I'm going to spend one of my fate points. GM start with, I think I put 8 was mine to begin with. He's going to activate his stunt, Whirlwind, which, Whirlwind attack. He can make a fight roll against everyone in the vicinity. He's going to attack both of you as he swings his bat wildly.
God
And
damn it.
5's a roll between it. And I'm going to spend a second fate point to boost it by 2. So yeah, I'm gonna split it 3 to O'Connor, and then 2 to the other.
So
What
I have
is
to
this?
roll a defense?
Yeah, you can either attempt to dodge it, or you can just take the body blow and try to take less damage. Depends on how you want to go about it.
So if I don't have dodge or anything, just roll a regular 4D.
What are your
What are my skills?
Yeah.
Burglar, stealth, deceive, athletics, and shoot.
Let's do 40F.
I should have just shot the fucker. I mean, should have just shot this effer. 4DF. Yes! Okay, so I get kicked. Or hit by the
You get
bat.
kicked with style. Oh, you get no, it was 3. Yeah, that's +2 on you. So with style,
He-
but give me your other roll. And I said 2 to you, so you just get hit. So Quinn, you take 1 stress damage of physical.
How dare you?
On
Now
the
I'm
other
stressed.
hand, O'Connor,
You want to see stress? I'll show you stress.
when he wildly swings and hits you in the face, for the next
Ow.
round you're dazed. So anything that requires perception, you're gonna have like a -2.
You said 1 physical stress, correct?
Yes.
All right.
And O'Connor, you can split up your 2 physical stress however you please. So technically, you can check off 3 stress bots, but that's not recommended.
So I could do 2 physical stress? Is that
Yeah. You took 2 damage from that.
okay?
And you have the condition dazed, because he stunned on you.
Oh, okay, where do I put that at?
Um,
Type of stress?
Well, I put it on consequence for now. It's not an actual consequence, but it's another aspect on your character. You don't even have to. I'm keeping track of it.
So basically, as we talk shit to this guy and don't do shit to him, he does a roundhouse kick and gets us both in the face at the same time.
A roundhouse kick with a bat, yeah.
Yeah.
Or with a bat.
Yeah. Hit him. At least I hit him. You just fucking kicked the air.
I was simply showing him what the repercussions could be.
Okay, I'm gonna fight this guy.
Yep, well, Cruz manages to open a door and flees with the package. He has now been removed from the scene.
That's okay. I have hardcore parkour. I'm gonna chase that guy down. Okay. I'm rolling to fight this guy. God damn it!
Like I said, if you have stunts or aspects to invoke.
I don't have anything that I can invoke to help this. Like I said, I could use hard way out of here.
Yep. So,
And he invoked the thick fog outside. Maybe the guy gets lost and doesn't quite get away.
well, he's currently fighting. You wouldn't be invoking anything on that.
I can't invoke anything.
Yeah. Yeah, you're unable to damage him. From your daze, you whiff your attack.
Get him, Quinn!
Oh, I do not know what is going on anymore. And I chased the guy down. I'm kind of like using my athletics to run him down. And then as I'm running him down, I see him move through an alleyway, and I jump up on the side of a dumpster. And as I jump up on the side of the dumpster, I come down on top of him with like a Superman punch.
Well, first you gotta catch up to him. So give me your
Using
athletics.
my acrobatics.
Yeah, athletics to sprint to catch him since he was 2 turns away. With that, you're not gonna be able to reach him. You're able to run past Marshall. You make it to the door, which is open.
You're really
You
acrobatic.
Cruz turning a corner.
Oh.
Just
Since when did the Americans become so fast?
it's from eating all those cheeseburgers.
That was for your movement, right? So you still can do something, but right now you're at the door. You're not within striking range of Marshall or Cruz. But the fog is thick, and you see him at the last second as he turns a corner.
But he has the package?
Cruz has the package.
The one that's running.
Yes.
Fuck. I get on the phone, and I immediately call.
911.
No, I call Detective Hastings.
Okay. Well, you begin dialing the number as Marshall takes his turn, and then we'll do that. Okay?
Yep.
Marshall, who's charged with protecting Cruz, needs a guy who just completely whiffed in his daze and turns and runs over to you and attempts to grab you. So it's his athletics versus your... You could use acrobatics to dodge, but...
Go, Quinn.
Who's that against? What are you doing?
You.
Oh, shit. I'm like,
I
wait,
cheer. I said, go, Quinn.
dude, I chased the guy down and he ran off. Who's doing this to me?
No, you
Marshall.
attempted to. Your athletics rolls to chase him down. He was too far away, so you only got up to the door, which is your standard movement. And then you pull out your phone and attempt to make a call, and now Marshall's attempting to grab you.
Oh, so I'm rolling a what?
He said you can use your acrobatics.
You're trying to dodge, so whatever's higher, athletics, acrobatics.
Well, my acrobatics is I'm able to perform impressive acrobatics feat. So as he attempts to grab me, I put my I plant my right foot in the door jamb of the door and push off of it and do a backflip away from him. No individual source of opposition related to balance can be used to justify opposition to my action, so he can't grab me.
For balance? I tell you, if you give me one of your fate points, I'll let you do that sick dodge without a roll, but...
Sure, I'll do that. So he can't get me.
You and your sly French skills managed to deftly.
Baguettes.
Yeah. You get out of the way of his attack. All the while dialing your friend.
Yeah.
My man,
Yes.
my man the ninja over there.
So I plant my foot into the door jamb and push off of it and do a flip backwards while dialing the detective and get away from his grab. And as it rings Detective Hastings, I just look at him as I'm flipping upside down and I catch eyes with him and smile.
And smile.
Okay. Well, we're gonna
That's
cut back
awesome,
to the other
Doc.
scene. Where were you guys? Were you on a street or something? Right?
We're
Yeah,
going
we
to the
just
gas
pulled over.
station. And I accidentally killed the dude.
That's when I pulled over and
Have to roll that body out.
Hastings, what's going on?
Sir, are you okay? Sir? I'd pat him on the cheek.
You knew what you were doing.
I'm gonna get out the car, go around, open the door. Oh, god damn it.
Uh,
Pull him out.
I was just trying to help him.
Nah, it's alright. It's alright. He's bleeding out pretty good. He was in shock. Let's see what we can do for him. See if you can hold him. See if you can hold the bus.
Okay. I grab the radio again and try to radio in again. This is Detective Hastings looking for backup. Anyone respond?
I'm attempting to do CPR. Probably unsuccessfully since I have no medical training. I'll roll for it.
That is bad.
Yeah, so you can give me a roll for your medical while Hastings says nothing but static over to radio comms. With a 2, you're totally able to tell that when your lips touch his, it's cold and slimy. No one removed the bandage around his neck, so his lips are actually a little bit blue. Now you're looking at it.
Damn
It
it,
feels
it's cold.
weird. It's a very good kiss, however, if you were going for that.
It feels weirder than Max's wife. Hastings, he's a dead man. Can you get a hold of anybody?
I can't.
This guy's as cold as my old ex. Alright.
She killed him. I killed him.
No, you didn't kill him. Whoever was chasing him killed him. Do you see that dog anywhere around here?
I don't. I'd take a look around the area to see if I see a dog.
Give me investigate. Or not, sorry, notice.
I'm gonna pull out my gun as I'm standing out there.
Yep.
What's that for?
Ooh.
Damn.
I noticed him, senpai.
Okay, anyone else want to give a notice, or?
I'll throw one out there.
This would be a good time to cue this.
Yeah.
What's up?
Nothing.
Okay. Yeah.
Mr. Phoebes of Matihi.
The two of you, Detective Moorhands is too preoccupied with something, but the two of you, however, see a figure charging at you, full sprint, on all fours. Let's put that music back.
Over here! Help! Over here!
And I shoot at it. I get out of the car and I shoot at it.
I just start firing. Wow! The good
Wonderful.
What the fuck?
Oh no, I'm shooting at that. There's
good
no
boy.
hesitation.
I stop. The umbrella falls out of my hand. It clatters on the ground.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What is the...
There's a dog!
Okay, so two people passed their notice rolls, right? both of you give me another notice roll, but add another +1 to it at the end. Detective Moorhands, just give me a notice roll. This is all for initiative.
Roger that.
Oof.
At least I'm not rolling negatives yet.
Yeah.
Like somebody.
Couple of people around here, apparently.
Hey, Mr. Phoebes, you're the first to act.
Kill you too.
Mr. Phoebes, as he sees this,
Oh, did the two of you add the +1 in addition to that, or?
Mhm.
Okay.
total modify 4. As this thing comes loping or charging out of the mist, right?
Yeah, from the fog, you see
From
him
the fog?
sprinting full force at you.
Okay. Like I said, Mr. Phoebes, his umbrella clatters to the ground and he just momentarily regains his senses enough to jump into the back seat and lock the door.
Okay. The car now has a situation aspect. Doors are locked.
Did you close the other door, though?
I did so. No.
Next up is... Yeah, so the beast. Like I said, you can now see him through the fog. He charges, and... Where are you two positioned relative to the car right now? Other than the guy who's in the car?
I am like with the door open, like getting out of the car to shoot at the dog.
Right.
Couldn't they drag their tokens out on there
Yeah.
to give you a better?
Just get I'll draw a quick, nice little card.
I like to see people's faces on the. Oh my god!
The car.
We'll see how much.
Power lines.
Hey,
It's flooding.
This is 1996, y'all.
Well, I'm at driver's side passenger, back passenger.
If you click on the characters page, you can grab it out there.
God, that stupid portrait.
Yeah.
I guess I'd be like back here, back passenger, driver's side.
Wait.
This is a two-door coupe. What are you talking
Wait. Detective Moorhands locked himself in the car?
No.
Oh.
in the back. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
No, I pulled the guy out the back seat, the CPR on the ground. So I'd be driver's side, back passenger. Mr. Thieves would. Oh,
Yeah, that guy.
yeah, he's better than my ex-wife. There you go.
Better than your bedroom.
I like those X's.
Perfect eyes.
Okay, right.
Eyes of faith right there.
So, Detective, I keep forgetting your name. Hastings.
Yes.
You definitely noticed the pooch coming at you beforehand, and you pull your gun to shoot it, but you're trembling. It's a sight that you have never beheld before. It's very frightening, and it attempts to lunge at you.
Oh. I attempt to dodge the dogs.
That is a hideous looking dog.
It's the worst dog I've ever seen.
Looks like one Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't have a dodge skill.
The good boy.
It's a good boy.
Yeah.
The goodest of boys.
A mediocre skill.
Right. So with your trembling hands, you drop your gun and you go to pick it up, and as you bend down, the dog leaps and it goes over you, where your head had previously been, and now lands on the opposite end of the car. It was a very impressive lunge, if you think about it.
Lucky dodge.
All right, you're up.
All right.
Yeah, who had the Detective Moorhands is up? You're last.
So I take it that I noticed the dog coming. and I
Yeah,
heard that.
definitely. You know, you hear its slobbering. It's very flesh-like sounds as it taps and patters on the ground.
Alright, and it's on the other side of the car from me.
It's on the opposite side of where Hastings was. I don't know if you were on that side before.
He's on that.
Oh,
Hastings
same
on
side.
pasture. Okay. So since it's on the opposite side, so it's on my side.
Yeah.
Ah, hey puppy, and then I'm gonna aim and give it a shot because I just goddamn dogs. And would that be shooting, right?
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah. Do you have anything that you can boost that to do more damage, or are you just doing it plain?
I'm saving Tess again. I'm brave. That's skill wise. Let's see here.
Drunken bravery.
I got the bad cop. I don't think I've been when invoking good cop. Is that what it said? Plus
Yeah,
2.
no. It doesn't look like you have anything. So,
No, I don't got nothing.
you fire off a couple of rounds. They both make their target. They hit their target. You can hear it. Thunk, thunk. I just ripped out my headphones. Great. The bullets seep into its flesh, and no blood comes out.
All right.
It seems to recoil back a bit as you do 1 stress damage to it. Now it's Detective Hastings. You're up.
And it's on the other side of the car, correct?
Yep.
Alright, so I see it's by Detective Moorhands. So I'm gonna get on top of the car real quick and unload some bullets into that puppy's brain.
Oh, what a bitch.
That stupid slobbering dog.
More of a cat person.
Hater.
I'm going to invoke. I'm spending one of my fate points. 1, 2, 6.
Oh no.
To invoke the fog. It sort of throws off your aim. So situational aspect of fog makes things harder to notice and see.
Oh, shit.
So right now he would be defending. So I'm putting -2 on your 3, right? So you're 1 against his 3.
Yes.
He would be defending with style. Do you have anything to counteract mine?
Can I use my aspect of since Tommy Moorhan saved my life?
Yeah, I guess if you feel like
Yeah.
you owe him a debt, right? So you
Yeah.
can fate point either re-roll, add +2, or declare an aspect. You know, that makes sense.
I think I'll add +2.
Yep. Okay. So your shot hits. You don't do anything. Oh, that's with a minor consequence. Okay. So yeah. Your shot hits, and click, click, click. You kept putting bullets into the beast, and now you're currently out of ammo and require an action to reload.
Oh, damn it.
Fire control. Hastings, fire control.
Yeah, they taught you that in
Gotta
the
kill
academy, and you forgot.
What the fuck is it?
She was too focused on saving his life.
Wait.
It's back to the good old salesman,
Is
or
it
businessman.
the thing still alive? Is it still up?
Yeah, it's definitely. The bullets appear to be entering its skin, and it definitely recoils from the impact, but it doesn't appear to be like whining or retreating or falling over.
So now he locks the doors.
I don't know. I don't know if I can do it all on my action, but he will kind of crawl over the back seat, over the seat, into the front.
Yep.
I think the dog's like on the driver's side of the car. I door out to try to like bash it with the front door.
Yeah.
Would that be like athletics or what?
That probably athletics if you're trying to shove them, or if you're just trying to hit them with the door, would probably be fight. Yeah, but if you're trying to put distance between everyone, like a hard shove that tosses them away, it's like athletic.
Oh, there you go. -1.
That was for what? Fight or athletics? Which one was that? Hello?
You guys hear me? Hello?
You're cutting in and out.
Okay. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for no. If you're talking right now, no one can hear you.
There we
Right.
go. Fight.
Okay. Okay. As you bash the door, it was just out of range, and he notices now that your arm is extended, and he has a bonus to attack you when it's his turn. Now then, 1 second.
So I got a quick question. How do I invoke the good cop? So that way I get +2 on my action.
Yeah, read it. Oh no. That's one of the stunts, right?
Yeah, and it literally just said when invoking the good cop, you get +2 on provoke. Now I guess I wouldn't really need provoke though. Never mind. I need to evade his attacks to get +1 on my attacks. So that works out. I'm not trying to provoke the dog.
You guys are killing me. Come on now.
Yeah, you want to see my ninja flip?
Hastings, your phone begins to ring, but at the same time,
That's
Detective
me.
Warren's- the body that was previously still, his flesh, it rapidly decomposes. You notice this because he's beside you, even in the thicket of the fight, of the combat and the excitement. You notice that his skin begins to recede closer and closer to his muscles and his bones, and the holes begin to rip itself apart within his skin.
Oh no, I've seen movies like this.
Oh man.
And the dog is up, right? So he has a bonus to attack. He's going to attack the arm that's right in front of him.
Sorry, Mr. Thieves.
And he has a bonus, so it's +5.
Oh my goodness. I hope you don't need the arm.
It's fight.
Yeah, he's making a fight roll on you. He rolled a 3. I guess you can type out what you want to say, or okay.
I forgot to pick up. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 5 stress
There you go.
damage to you and a consequence.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Feed should have just
Not
stayed in
okay.
a locked car.
Unless you have something to invoke. Do you have anything that can help you in a situation?
That's the
Let me
tap cost
see.
of an arm and a leg.
If you're a high flying businessman and do cocaine, now's the time.
Positive, no, that I can invoke now. Other than maybe I invoked the well, did the dog jump pretty much in the car? Is that what happened?
No, he just took a bite at your outstretched hand, so he lunged at you. The situational aspect fog is still there. You can invoke that if you want.
Can I invoke like the vehicle, like the doors in his way, or he's kind of just over or something like that, or is that not?
I mean, it depends. There's no situational aspect for that because you opened the car that was previously locked, right? So it wouldn't. He has a clear line of sight on you. The only
Okay,
thing I think
okay.
is fog, right?
Okay, all right, I'll spend a fate point.
Yep. So what do you want to do? You want to add +2 to take less stress? You want to re-roll or?
Bro, I can't do any worse than that, I don't think.
Mm,
Yeah, you
Let
might.
me try it. Let's see. Go ahead.
Do your
Come
thing,
on,
man.
Mr. Phoebes. Come on, Mr. Phoebes.
Hey, it wasn't
Look.
working.
Hey.
Yes, you
Good
take 4 stress damage. And as the creature bites into your flesh and you, I don't know, you want to scream. Give me a good old scream.
Ah, he says.
You give out a blood, not a blood curdling, but you give out a
He's got a -1 physique, so that may have that was a major bite to him.
A blood-curdling scream leaves your lips as you feel a burning sensation and a shredding and a tearing in your arm. There's a bite mark there, and he's got this grip on you, and he won't let go, and he's shaking its head. And it hurts. Everything about it. This is the most painful experience you've ever had.
Oh man.
Help!
Well, the good news is you're holding steady for me.
I
stab his neck.
I fall back into the car, legs kicking and flailing about. Help!
Yep, but who's up next? It was,
I think it's me.
yeah, more ends. So you hear the screams of your companion, and you have noticed the body before you rapidly decompose him.
Now, would I be able to like pull out my asp, like and hit him with it in the same turn, or would that
Yeah.
be too separate? All right, because because cops carry asps instead of batons now. And back kind of '96, I think they started coming out with them. So I'm gonna quickly pull out my asp because I could basically get in my striking hand and walk over to the dog and try to crack it right on the skull. Would that be fighting?
Yeah, it's your fight.
All right, perfect. Hold still, you stupid son of a bitch dog. Fucking dogs.
Ooh, that's pretty good. But remember, he's also gripping his arm, and it's in his jaw. If you want, you can spend a fate point to invoke that and do even more damage. Or put a situational aspect on him.
I want to do even more damage. I want this dog to die.
Okay. So you bump that up to 7. So, okay, yeah. You, what was the shit called that you hit him with?
That's an
Actually,
asp,
describe
yeah.
how you do this.
Alright, it's pulls out the asp, which is an extendable baton, and walks over and cussing out the dog. You stupid son of a bitch dog, fucking biting everybody. Bet you down what the fucking rabbit dog you are. And then goes up and hits him. And just cracks him right over the skull, like as hard as he could. And is he dead?
The good boy lets out his first whimper as he goes. He doesn't go flying, but he's definitely tossed back by your massive blow to his head. He slumps over. No blood comes out.
Everybody get in the fucking car.
We gotta
Get in the
go.
fucking car now.
Hastings, your phone is also ringing. You can hear it.
All right. So I scramble off the hood of the car and get back into the car and then pull out my phone.
Mr. Phoebes, how you doing back there?
Drive! We'll worry about him after.
Yep. You're gonna drive off, yeah? Hello?
Is that Phoebes talking? Because it sounds like a dryer.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I had the wound.
Wasn't me. It's me now.
Oh, it's Doc. Doc, what are you doing?
Dude, I'm just.
Drive.
We're taking off.
Yeah, you guys take off. You answer your phone.
Yeah.
You
Hello?
can,
Quinn?
Quinn, your phone call.
Quinn, yes. Hello.
What do you want?
Hello.
Hello? What do you need?
Detective Hastings.
Yes, it's me. What do you
Yes.
want? What?
The package I told you about. The
Yes.
package. It has been taken. It is stolen.
So you knew about the package?
The
Did
Mr.
you have it?
Cruz. I came here. I came to take it myself, but it has been taken from me. This is unacceptable.
A lot of the words are cutting in and out. You're only catching glimpses of what he's saying.
It's like an old Nextel.
I don't know what you're saying. We'll just meet you at the bar. Lock the doors or something.
Detective Hastings.
Quinn, are you still there?
Detective
Hello.
Hastings.
Hello.
El-
I'm gonna hang up.
And the call drops.
Beep.
What's going on?
I don't know. I think
The bitch.
Quinn. Something's wrong with the phones. Something's wrong with the radio. I don't know what's going on. Phoebes, are you okay?
Alright, we're gonna get to the bar with lickety split on the floor. We're gonna get there real fast.
Fucking crazy dogs. Phoebes.
Reload your gun. Get
Oh,
the
yeah,
shotgun
fuck.
ready.
You're right.
Okay.
I reload my
Bleeding
gun.
out. I'm bleeding out.
Oh, Phoebes.
Phoebes, tie your arm up
You,
with that
you
rag.
woman, keep your hands away from me.
Tie your arm up with that rag. You need to tie
Is
it
your
right
neck-
above the wound.
I think your neck's bleeding.
Woman in that rag away from me.
Yeah. You guys are driving and you make your way there. We'll cut back to the other group real quick, and then you'll be there in the next action turn.
Excellent.
Sure. Right now, the combat's going on. You're at the door, right? One of you are at the door. What was that?
It was Quinn was over at the door.
Yeah.
Marshall was attempting to grab him.
Yep, and then I believe we're at the top of the round, which is Connor, right? Connor was
Correct.
first. Connor.
Ryan. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Marshall has his back turned at this point.
That is
Notice-
correct.
Okay. So, the gun, is it within? Can I reach it?
Oh yeah, you can reach it.
Okay. So I'm gonna grab the gun and then I'm just gonna fire off a shot at Marshall, just trying to wound him. I don't want to kill him, but I want him to get him so he's not swinging a bat like a wild man at us anymore.
Okay.
Do.
Now, like I said, you can invoke the fact that he is currently distracted and turned around
Yeah.
if you want.
Yes, I will do that.
Yep. Just go give me a fate point. I'm back up to 8.
Okay. Fate point. So I'm at 2 then, correct?
If you haven't spent any before, then yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, you pop up a shot. What body part were you aiming for?
Aiming for like his thigh.
Yeah. Well, your aim's a little bit off. You him in the calf.
Yeah, you know, he's not gonna be running.
He stumbles forward a bit. He's reaches for his wound as he lets out a scream of pain with his accent. I forgot which one it was.
He's kind of the higher pitched thug voice.
What, like a, hey, this is our town, scrub. You know, I'm
That's
walking
the one.
here.
That's the one.
Yeah. Anyways, my leg. He drops his foot, and that's 1 stress. I'll put the consequence that he's now limping and not taking
Okay.
any damage.
He didn't take damage. That
Yeah,
would-
but he has a limp now. So
I mean, his leg just took damage. He just got shot with a gun.
He has one of those fake legs.
So he's not limping then. Okay.
yeah. See, if you take consequences, right, you put a negative aspect on yourself that can be invoked against you,
Mm-hmm.
but you can mitigate damage that might have knocked you out of the fight.
Okay.
And then it's his turn, right?
Then it is. He was the last one to go, and then so he actually took his turn, which was the top of the round. Cutscene. Then it was me. Then it was Quinn.
Okay, so Quinn, you're up.
Is Quinn
Doc,
alive?
you're muted. Doc,
Yeah,
you're
Doc,
muted.
mute yourself.
Oh, well. This is also confusing.
You just did that stellar flip.
I just did that stellar flip, and I'm going to follow that up with a kick to the chest.
Kick to the air.
Well, it'd be his back problem. Let's just loop around and kick him.
Roundhouse his ass. He can't move as fast. His leg shot.
No, he is weakened now. He has a negative. We're going to give him a kick to the chest and knock him down on his ass. Do I get any bonus modifier for him being injured?
He takes a negative modifier.
Yeah, you just roll your fight.
That's athletics. Is that the same as your fight, or?
Oh no. What's I don't have a fight.
Oh, then it's just
And
0.
roll.
It's 40F plus nothing, you know?
So roll 40F.
Yep.
You can hit that little plus 0 roller too.
Yeah. So he's already been shot. He's kneeling on the ground. You're able to make contact with him, and he falls to the ground. His bat is now away from him. He's on the ground bleeding, reaching at his wound.
And I kick him in the chest.
Yeah, that was your kick. That dropped him. And
Fantastic.
This is something you deserve for being such an asshole.
he looks up at you and he spits in your direction.
You may spit in my direction, but you are still an asshole.
Then yours.
Don't make me tell you one more time. I will kick you again and kick you and kick you and kick you over and over and over and over. I will kick you till I can't kick you anymore. Asshole.
He seems to get the point that he's an asshole. Cruz uses his turn to...
And that he shall be kicked. Over and over.
Well, combat's over on your end. Marshall's on the ground.
Kicking him.
My cheeks hurt.
So you guys are standing over here? Or...
Trying to compose myself. And okay, Brian's gonna grab the Marshall's bat from him. You said he dropped it.
Yep.
Okay, and then I'm gonna perform a stunt using my hardcore parkour and go into pursuit of Cruz.
Okay.
How do I do this? Just
What is
roll
your
an athletics. Okay, so hardcore parkour. I will link that for you. Boink.
Yeah, we'll say that the fog and the breeze that's in your way will be the obstacle, right? The environment, the precarious environment.
Okay, yeah, I thought you said he was going to try and go up to the rooftop or whatever, but it's fine. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So give me your normal and that plus 2 to that.
Did that roll? Yeah, it should be right. Yep, that's
We
right.
saw no roll.
Yeah, there it goes.
Ooh.
Yeah. So for 4, due to his head start, you're able to catch up in his general vicinity. He's still a good maybe 15 feet ahead of you, but you see him and he's running and he's sprinting with the package. He's not a very strong man, so you see him struggling. The package wasn't particularly heavy, but it's definitely not easily carried. It's a bit cumbersome.
Okay.
So you're now within his vicinity. I wonder if I have a scene for this. Is that an alleyway?
Could have some rooftops, alleyway. Put us back on that street where the bugs.
Yeah, fuck it.
I got this shit. This is kind of like a...
And give us some goddamn music.
Yeah, how, they got thriller music. Wee, wee, wee. I thought Jason was gonna pop out.
You want music?
We always want music.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Okay, so you said I'm within this, the general vicinity, so I could potentially then throw this bat at him to trip him up?
Yeah, sure. Give me a shoot would be a throw, or...
Shoot or athletics, maybe?
Shoot's usually used for, like, throwing weapons in general.
Okay. Shoot it. The fog. Will that play any part on my roll?
Only if I invoke it against you.
Don't invoke it against me.
Don't invoke it? I mean, I have 8...
Shit.
So I'm gonna
Doesn't
invoke it
matter.
against you.
Doesn't matter, I threw and missed anyway.
You fired off into the dark.
I fired with that.
You wind up your arm and you shoot that gun right at him. That bat. You shoot that bat right at him. As you wound back your arm to throw, it sort of got caught in the trash bin. You hit it and tip it over. It makes a lot of noise. You hear a cat just like in the distance.
Okay, well I still have my bat then, so that's cool.
Yeah. And the bat now, it smells like trash.
Damn it! That's a negative on the next try. Shit. I can't possibly hold this bat any longer. It stinks.
Cruz is going to continue to flee. He gets out of your range.
Damn it.
Quinn, will you get off your ass? We
He
get
pulls
it.
into the street.
You're gonna kick that asshole. Okay, let's go.
Oh.
As he fades from your sight because the fog's sort of obscuring it, you do hear a car pull up, screeching. It's like the tires make that sound.
Yes. This must be Detective Hastings.
Detective Hastings.
Yes, I called the detective. She must be here at any moment.
The detective.
No, she will get him. She will get him immediately.
So the three of you enter the scene. You briefly see a man run off. If you look to the right, you would see Connor with a bat holding it.
And it smells of garbage.
What the hell's going on?
I raise my weapon and point at Connor. Put the weapon down, sir.
Promptly, Brian drops the bat into the garbage can. I took it off the guy that's in there. He was swinging it at us wildly.
Step back 5 paces.
Steps back 5 paces.
All right, you need to get inside. Just come with us. It is not safe out here.
Come on, Mr. Thieves.
Oh, wait a moment. Don't you point your gun at us.
Who's
That
that?
is rude. Don't point your gun at us.
My favorite man.
Detective Hastings. Detective Hastings. So good to see you.
So
Who the
good to
hell is
see you
this?
too.
Who the hell is this? What's going on?
I'm Detective Hastings, and this is my partner,
I mean,
Detective
I had-
Morehands. Along with
Detective
Thieves.
Morehands. Detective Morehands. So wonderful to meet you. Detective Hastings has told me nothing about you.
Yeah, you gotta get the feeling spiritual like this. A couple mentions time, a couple mentions an idiot once in a while.
I'm
But
sorry.
what it-
I didn't understand a word you just said.
All right, that's all the better then. Thieves. Get out of here. Come here. We're gonna go inside. Too much stuff's going on to hang out outside. We can
There's
look
a-
at cuts.
Guy inside. He's bleeding in the leg.
Yeah, I mean, can I even move?
We
I
got lock
took
the
a
door.
breeze.
No, your legs are fine, right? Is he shocked? Do we have to pull him in?
He suffered a grievous wound in his arm. It's still kind of bleeding. He's been holding his clothes against it. He might need some assistance because he's a little bitch, but
My arm's bleeding, so my legs don't work.
Oh my God, Detective Hastings, what is this? Why do you have a man full of blood?
Your child
Wow.
needs you over there, Hastings.
Let's lock the doors and just seal this building, and then afterwards we'll talk about it.
Oh my God, Detective
I've never seen
Hastings.
anything like that before.
And
I start
David
securing
Dog.
the building that we're in.
This
More
is
hands,
completely unacceptable.
Quinn, I need you to do something for me right now.
Oh my God, Detective Hastings, this isn't acceptable. What is
more hands gonna
happening?
let Brian walk in front of him.
What is happening?
Okay, so there's something outside that attacked us that is not normal, and we don't know what it is.
What the hell? She's so big.
What something is not normal? What do you mean something is not normal?
I don't know. There's like a dog, and we shot it, and it wasn't bleeding.
You have a half-dead man in your company, and you're talking about a dog. A
This is gonna have
dog.
Who's that on the floor?
I don't understand.
That doesn't matter right now. Well, we need to help Phoebes first. And who is this guy? Who is this guy on the floor?
yeah, Marshall has, since your little chase, has propped himself against the stage and is trying to care for his wound.
This guy attacked us with a bat.
Hey, I deny those allegations.
Who attacked you with a bat?
Morehand's gonna walk up next to him, kind of lean down and get in his face. And who are you?
What's it to you? Bleh. He's bleeding.
Yeah,
He's
what
lost-
do you...
You aren't going that route.
Okay, hold on. And then Quinn kind of walks between everyone with his arms outstretched and his suit impeccable. And he's like, hold on. Everyone take a notice check. Everyone take a notice check.
Are you...
Oh boy.
What are we rolling again?
I don't know.
Roll
I
something
don't
else.
fucking know.
I think he wants.
Go Phoebes.
Phoebe should have
Oops.
killed.
Marshall.
I rolled it.
So
There we go.
Mr. Phoebes, being a man of business, being a man of obviously awareness, notices that
You're wearing a suit?
that he's wearing an Armani suit, and it is of the best quality whatsoever. And Mr. Phoebes is absolutely impressed with this Armani suit, and because he's the only one that notices, Mr. Phoebes just like, oh my God, that is such a sweet suit. The rest of you heathens have no idea even what you're dealing with. Mr. Phoebes is just like, my God, that suit is beautiful. But in any case, that's all beyond.
Pain, but those pants, though.
Wow.
But that's all beyond the point here. Quinn is just like, hold on. In his Armani suit. Hold on. What is this that you are talking about?
Are you wearing yoga pants?
Listen here, Mr. Baldman. I do not understand what you're talking about. But if we're going to get through this, you must work with me.
We
Who
don't
made
even
you
know
in
what's going
charge?
on.
For
Gotta
what?
shoot this guy.
Detective,
No,
I
we're
will,
not gonna shoot this
detective,
guy.
I will leave you in charge, detective. But please tell me how we are going to get out of this.
Get out of what?
There's
is going
dogs
on
outside. Well, a dog, at least.
A dead dog.
Who knows if it's dead or not? We
See,
shot it. It wasn't
this-
bleeding.
this is why I have a hard time leaving you in charge, because you are talking about dogs. Dogs!
Yes!
Detective dogs! Oh,
Hey,
but-
Quinn,
dogs! Detective dogs!
you see this guy down here bleeding? You see the
I-
other guy bleeding?
I do see that. Yes, I do see that.
Tie a tourniquet. Someone's gonna die here today, and it ain't gonna be me. And I wouldn't like it to be my partner. And I guess my partner likes you enough for it not to be you. So let's
More or
try to
less.
make it one of these two.
Well,
Well, he seems to be injured already, so let's just get rid of him now.
oh no! Let me try and put some pressure on that. Let me attempt to try and help him.
Don't choke him out.
Hastings,
Yes,
see if you could call 911 on your cell phone.
I'll
I don't have
try.
one of those.
You can use the phone over there at the bar.
That's a better idea because my cell phone apparently doesn't work.
Great.
I go behind the bar and I dial 911.
Yeah, it's one of those rotary phones, you know?
Yeah.
You twist and you dial and you manage to get a line. You get a line through that seems to be ringing busy. There seems to be no one picking up on the other end.
Call the station directly.
Shit. I attempt to call the station.
The local station, or
Yeah.
Our station. I hated those phones.
yeah, sure. You dial the local station number, and a woman. You hear a voice of a woman. She answers the phone. Oh, you hear someone answer the phone. You hear some heavy breathing.
Hello,
Uh-oh.
this is Detective Hastings. Come in.
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
My
Deep breaths.
my name is Lucy.
Hi, Lucy.
My sister, she's really hurt. The cops.
What happened to the cops? It's okay, just take deep breaths. It's okay. It's all gonna be okay.
She begins to cry. Give me an empathy to soothe her.
Yes.
What's that?
Ah,
Is that a drink?
ooh.
Drink?
Yeah, say some soothing words real quick.
Listen, it's all gonna be okay. Your sister's gonna be okay. I am a police officer. You don't have to worry. Now tell me, what's going on?
We're at the station, and my sister said we should come here because it's not safe outside. But something attacked her, and she's hurt. But there's no one here. There's no one else here.
It's okay.
Can
We're
you
on our
help
way.
me, please?
Yes. We can help you. We'll be there. Just stay hidden. Stay safe. We'll be there as soon as we can.
There's something outside.
Just stay quiet and stay as low as you can. Don't go towards the windows.
Okay.
Just deep breaths, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
She hangs up.
Alright, we gotta go to the local station. There's
What?
kids there. Go
We
see
got
the
too many
kids.
people. Too many people fit in the car.
True.
Well, we don't need a
Kids, we can
Marshall
just shove
here.
them in the trunk or something.
Alright. Seeing the whole situation, seeing some worry in my partner's eye, I'm gonna pull out the gun and shoot Marshall in the head.
What?
Is everyone okay with this? Does anyone want to attempt to stop
I
it?
mean, no.
You know what? It's his
Yeah.
action. He can do what the fuck he wants, but
Everyone else can also attempt to do something.
I'm behind a bar. I can't really do
Yeah, you're out of range. The only people who would be around this area can act. Whoa.
okay. So So immediately, Quinn he spots the telltale.
Give me a notice. I'm sorry.
Oh yes, let me. First off,
Both
yes,
of you, yeah.
absolutely.
alone.
A notice check is in order, because first you have to notice that he's gonna do something like that.
Yeah, we'll count it for noticing and the initiative.
I'm not very good.
Doing it? Or no? Everyone's rolling notice?
Well, anyone around him who might notice him.
Well,
pulling
I was
gun out.
here.
Come to
Brian notices nothing.
I'll give
No.
everybody the hesitation where you see the gun pointing at the head first. Yeah,
Brian.
everybody a little chance.
Brian doesn't even notice he has hands.
Gotta hand it to him.
Phoebes didn't know? No. Where is Phoebes at?
we're in the corner, I would think, right?
Phoebes is floating on stage.
Over there somewhere.
Yeah,
Thieves
sure.
are-
You're,
Phoebes is about to sing a song.
He's not not enough blood.
About to sing a song like a hobbit.
The bitch better have my money.
Alright, so nobody notices or what?
it's 2-2, so you guys can play this one out. I don't know if you want to give him a chance or you...
Oh, go ahead. I'll let Quentin give him a chance to say something, but I'll hold up to his head.
No. And as soon as I see him pull the gun out and turn it towards him, I notice it automatically. I was like, no, this is the wrong thing. Don't do it. Don't do it.
What do you mean don't do it? We're gonna drag him along with us? You wanna tie him behind the car and go?
And then I immediately go into the splits. And as I go into the splits, I focus all my energy together into my center. And as I focus my energy into the center, I go into the splits. As he pulls the gun and he puts it to the head of the other person, I push all my strength off of my legs and up through the splits, and I put my right fist forward, and I come up like a rocket, and I try and knock the gun out of his hand.
Punch the gun.
I feel like that was rather long-winded just to say, I go to the splits and then I try to punch the gun.
You shut up.
You should see Doctor and John, dude.
Oh,
Can you roll
no.
to rip his suit?
What do I roll here?
You know what?
Is it
It's gonna be
athletics?
your shoot versus athletics.
Okay.
You get the shot off beforehand, or
Maybe you scared him, though, Doc, and he's going to shoot you.
I'll say maybe I shoot Doc.
Don't come at Don't come at me, bro.
Hey, he beats me.
And
That was
it totally fucking works. And as I push the force onto my legs and I come up straight up like a rocket, I push myself away from the splits and I come up and I knock the gun up out from his hand.
This is everybody. This is his lucky rolls, man. He gets them.
yeah, that's gonna be John. We're just
And
he's
this,
able.
this is what happens to you. This is called the French tickler. And I come up against him.
Quinn manages to disarm Detective Moorhands before he fires off the shot.
punch him
Marshall
down?
notices what you were trying to do and says, "Hey, what the hell, man?"
You
Now
put
the
it down.
entire room is aware of the situation as Quinn has hold of the pistol.
More hands! What are you doing?
Like, no.
I come up from behind the bar. God damn it!
Detective Hastings, get a hold of your partner. Get a hold of him. He was about to kill an innocent person if I hadn't stopped him.
How do you?
I don't
Listen.
see any evidence of that. He's
You
not
don't
dead.
see any evidence of that, but my splits tell me different.
Can I punch this guy now?
Yes, punch him.
Demi?
Yeah.
The rule if I can punch. Can I punch?
Give me a fight roll. Give me a fight roll.
Alright. Knocking you out, Quinn. I'm not gonna do it. Doc has amazing luck skill rolls here.
This is inappropriate.
Doc
Yeah.
always rolls good.
Inappropriate. I tell you. Zero.
No,
Zero.
Do you have
I
any
feel it.
aspect you wish to invoke?
Fuck
Oh.
you.
That's quite the aspect.
All right,
Uh,
Doc, give me a roll to not get hit.
I'm brave.
You want that roll to not get hit? I would give you a roll to not get hit. Fuck you. I'll give you a roll to not get hit. Shit. I can't believe you fuckers are trying to not hit me. Fuck you. I dodge and I weave and I duck and I weave and you try to hit me. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Can I roll a notice to see that Detective Moorhan up there?
Sorry, you kind of cut off. What's up?
I said, can I roll a notice check against Moorhan's there? See, he's winding up.
Well, it sort of already happened, you know? I mean, you're
Okay.
noticing it now.
That's fine.
Moorhands goes in for a punch. The Frenchie dodges deftly and starts saying, "Fuck you!"
Quick little fucker, man.
I will kick you, and I will kick you.
Totally.
You know what? This is not funny. This is not funny in the least.
We need to all just take a breath and calm
You-
down.
Listen here. I came to you. You fucking need
I
me.
came to you.
Listen,
What are you talking
Detective.
about?
Fuck you, Detective Hastings. You need me just as much as I need you.
Quinn,
He's
what?
showing that-
Quinn, calm down. What the hell is going on with you?
Dude, her partner tried to kick me in the face. No way. No way.
Wait, hold up.
I
Are
don't
you working with this
think he
guy?
was trying to.
I don't even fucking know who I'm working with anymore.
So,
This-
this other guy attempted to stole these plans.
I
and
tried
you were
to tell
trying to
you
steal
about
them
that.
back.
The guy took off running, and you told us to go in here. The guy has the plans. He ran out into the hall. Not in the hallway, but the aisle, the alley, whatever. And he took off. You said, "No, let's go back inside."
No,
No,
Were you,
we want
were
to
you
get that
buying
guy.
These plans?
exactly. I told you he was running. Fucking go after him.
So were you buying these plans or something?
No, I
We're
was not.
procuring them.
You know what? This does not matter. Go
Yeah.
after him. Go after him.
Speaking of
He's
which,
gone.
Demi.
Yes.
Hey, Demi. Brian's gonna walk over and pick up that crumpled piece of paper.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
he's gonna do it deftly, okay?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm not so good at that.
I mean, everyone seems to be occupied with this argument and whatnot.
Mhm.
So if anyone bothers to roll a notice for this, they can.
Do it, Doc. You're gonna roll like a 5.
He's
can't-
not gonna roll shit. He's not paying attention.
I
Caught
can't
up.
believe this is the shit you bother me with. No, don't ha me. Don't ha me like you think
Every
you
time.
know anything different. No,
Every time I deal with you, it's
let me
always the same shit.
let me look around. I would look around and I would find out what is going on. Let me look. Look.
Hastings pulls out a
Yes,
cigarette.
I look and I notice.
Told
I
you.
know
lights it.
I
You would
notice
never pass it by Doc.
everything. I notice everything.
I
Did
guess
you
that's a
notice-
plus 1 too.
My God.
The
You have the
crazy
luckiest
animals
roll.
outside.
What the hell is wrong with you, Quinn? I need to look at your sheet. Is like insaneness common?
You tell me
Character.
what I noticed. Go ahead, Demby.
Did you not look outside?
Demi, you tell me, because I rolled a 3 better than the rest of them.
Fucking threes nonstop.
Fuck them.
What?
Green peace wind.
I'm gonna. What's going on exactly here? What are we noticing?
He rolled a notice.
To notice you pick up the paper?
Cause yeah,
What was your stealth?
a 2. I rolled a 2. I
Yeah,
think.
sure. He sees you moving. He doesn't know what you're going for, but he sees your motion. It's definitely in his eye if he wants to.
Anyone on a rant?
Hey.
I see everything.
Little corporate man, I see you picking that up. What is it?
It's not the corporate man. It's Brian.
Hey, you, 4 Eyes. What is it you're picking up?
All right.
His
we're-
arm.
Doc is derailed.
There's some GM intervention here.
yeah.
And the god comes down and places it back.
All right. So while you're all having this argument over the paper and noticing things, suddenly the power goes out.
What?
The lights are out. There's nothing.
To the Batmobile.
but
Told you all we should have just started getting rid of the lightweight and moved on.
Okay, so did I get my piece of paper or not? I picked that
He
up.
was about to call you. You picked it up. He was about to call you out on that, and then the power cut out.
Okay, so I'm tucking it away in my pocket.
Sure.
You know, because we can't really, also power, but we can't really reach anyone in this town, and Thieves is kind of on the dying end of the spectrum.
Yeah,
we should
Thieves.
probably just leave for now, and we can always resume the investigation later.
I don't know about you, but I'm all for leaving everybody here.
I think we should attempt to squeeze these guys in the back,
We can leave Marshall.
considering
got-
they're trying to steal some plans. Self-admitted.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You open the door. Light shimmers in. The moonlight still sort of gives you a bit. It appears that the street lamps that were previously lit are also cut out.
All right.
You make your
Are
way
you
to your car.
Shit.
Are you coming, Quinn?
Oh, I guess I have no choice but to come with you. I mean, it doesn't matter how horrible the choice is. You are my only choice, no matter. Oh, Jesus
Did
Christ.
you bring a vehicle here?
This, you. Oh my God.
Do you have a vehicle?
Someone. we need two
I will
people
go
to
with
get
you, and that's all I will say. I will go with you.
So no.
You shut up, you little wench. I will go with you.
Oh, is this
Can I throw
bad
a
mouthing a
punch down?
cop?
Put him
Listen,
down. Put him in cuffs.
Listen, I apologize.
Good.
I apologize. You know, I tell you what is going on. I am your informant, and I tell you what is going on as you request. I apologize. I sincerely apologize. I am so sorry.
Does your friend
As
know
you are
about this?
apologizing to Hastings, Moorhands attempts to knock you
Well, that was-
unconscious.
No, that was Brian.
My bad. Brian attempts to. Yeah.
If I can assist him, I will.
Yeah, go for it.
Excuse me.
Here goes his 5 roll. +5 or whatever it is. He's got the luckiest rolls, I'm gonna tell you that now. He's gonna be unstoppable.
Excuse me. Is someone trying to do something?
Yeah, trying to knock you out.
Yeah,
Oh,
you gotta do it like a dodge or something.
Oh no, that is most unfortunate. Demi, what is it I should roll?
Yeah, well, Give me an athletics. Sure.
He's about to
Everyone's
get it.
ganging up on you.
Oh my God, Doc, feel the roll.
Pistol whip.
Ah,
Boom!
Good night, Doc.
Can you
The
guys slap some?
blow to the back of your head drops you to the ground.
Oh my God! What is this?
I'm gonna take a gun back.
I dropped to my knees and grabbed the back of my head. Oh, have I been betrayed?
Those are
No.
the words that leave your mouth as your vision blurs and you pass out.
Oh, thunk.
All right, I'm gonna grab my gun
Oh.
and go
The
over and
trunk.
grab Mr. Phoebes.
The trunk.
We can't put him in the trunk. We just put him in some cuffs. He's starting to go off the rails. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Losing it.
I'm gonna cuff Quinn there.
What's going off the rails?
I'm gonna grab
He-
Mr. Phoebes.
He's right around that. I didn't mean any ill will here.
Grab my gun, and we go into the car.
Yeah. And Mr.
If we're lucky.
Phoebes, is that cool with you too? You're good to go with them, or we're? I'm sorry, I got distracted for a bit. You were messaging me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I seem to have a little bit more strength now, so yeah, I can get up and actually you guys see me, and I am already at the door looking outside.
Excellent.
I'm walking towards the car already.
Perfect.
He took the initiative. He knew that was the best course of action. You all follow suit towards the car. Are you guys bringing Marshall with you, or are you leaving him?
We're gonna leave him.
No, screw that guy. Actually, let's put him out in the street at least.
No. Leave him inside. We'll lock the doors or something, or close the doors. He'll be safer inside anyway.
Maybe he won't be. Look at all these things he could hurt himself on. Like that guitar could suddenly smash over his head.
Let's just
Alright.
leave him inside.
So we'll grab Quinn and my gun and drag Quinn outside.
I'm gonna
Darkness
actually
damage,
help to carry. Not being dragged.
Is he cuffed, right?
Mm-hmm. He's cuffed.
Alright.
Yep. You guys managed to pack up into the car. Where's your destination?
We need to head to the police station. There's 2 children there.
Oh god.
They say something's outside. We should help them.
Hopefully no crazy dog again. Those crazy dogs, let me tell you.
I know. Maybe we need to beat them with blunt objects.
I'm gonna have
Because
Brian
guns
Sharpie.
don't work.
I don't know. We could take this Marshall guy. Maybe throwing dead bodies at him works.
No.
No, we're not gonna throw Marshall.
Marshall's still alive because nobody would let me kill him.
Well, Quinn's knocked out now.
Till they were leaving, he's gonna stay in there. I'm still here alive.
Wow.
Lucky Marshall.
Oh
Quick,
no, he's
let's-
a zombie.
That's kind of good sound.
Already?
He's
At all.
he's doing tantric sex.
Right. Okay. You guys all pack into the car. You're heading to the police station, right? You guys drive off in the fog. You know the area. What's your name again? O'Connor?
Yes.
If you're
I know the area.
complying with them, you're able to direct them to the station. No problem.
Okay.
How long do you guys want to keep going? I know someone has to leave.
I need to go to bed in
Yeah.
like 4 minutes.
I needed.
4 minutes.
I needed to leave probably about 40 minutes ago.
Yeah,
All right.
same.
So we'll call it. As you pull up to the police station, on the outside, you see a creature huddled by the door, bodies strewn about it. He seems to be in a fetal position, crying and squawking to itself. And then
Whoa.
the scene cuts to black.
Oh wow. Okay.
I want to go. I want to go out guns blazing.
Yeah.
Right.
That's awesome.
You know what's gonna happen.
We'll end it since people have to go, and it ran a bit.
Hey, no, that was a pretty good throw
Yeah,
together.
this is
It
fun.
was. It was good.
Mhm.